Back in at 6:49. Earlier this week, Ohio Governor Mike DeWine signed House Bill 492. That law penalizes drivers who don't share their information with an officer when they get pulled over. It also forces passengers to give their name, address, and date of birth if an officer asks during a traffic stop. So could there potentially be a legal battle brewing over this? Attorney David Betras is here for Legally Speaking. Good to see you, as always.
Good to see you. So people have to think of it this way. A police officer can only pull you over if they have a reasonable, articulable suspicion that you committed a traffic offense. They can't pull you over willy-nilly. They have to be able to articulate a reasonable, articulable suspicion. So I don't know why that first part of the law is there. They were always allowed to ask for your driver's license, and if you didn't give it, they can ask you to get out of the car. So that part of it, I don't know why they had to reiterate it. What the police weren't able to do before was to ask the passenger for his driver's license or his things. Now, constitutionally, on its face, this statute will pass muster. Will it pass muster when it's actually litigated in court? My answer is probably going to be yes. So what the legislature said was, if they can articulate a reasonable, articulable suspicion that the passenger was violating a motor vehicle law, like not wearing a seatbelt, then they can ask for their ID. If they don't give it, it can lead to other offenses.
And that was the first thing that I was kind of curious about, because you pull somebody over because they did something wrong, but the passenger is just hanging out there. So, like, how do you even get to that next level? Do they have to see something?
They have to have a reasonable, articulable suspicion that the passenger did something that he would need to identify himself. Now, I'm telling you, most of the time it's going to be, oh, you don't have your seatbelt on. Can I see your ID? Deep down, I think this was done so ICE can identify other people in the car, but they still have to articulate or prove to a judge that they had a reasonable, articulable suspicion to ask for that person's driver's license. So it's not totally over yet.
Now, the legislature said that part of the driving force behind this was the rise in the number of people who got pulled over and then would refuse to show their ID, claiming some sovereign rule or something like that. What would you say to anybody who is...
The law already is that they have to do that. And if they don't do that, it can escalate from there. I think I don't want to say what I think, but
well, but you've always said that the place to assert your constitutional rights is not on the side of the road during a traffic stop, right?
With a police officer, with a badge, with a gun. These sovereign citizens, here's what they do. They look at the police officer, they go, I'm not giving you my license because I'm traveling, not driving. What does that mean? That means nothing. Okay, so if they don't give you your license, they're obstructing justice, they don't get out of the car, they smash the window. Look, if you get pulled over by a police officer and you want to play Mr. Lawyer on the side of the road with a badge, with a gun, and the power to arrest you, you are going to lose that fight 100 times out of 100 times. So give them your, I tell people, driver's license, registration, insurance card. If they ask you to get out of the car. That never used to apply to the passenger, but you'll see the police officers come up and they'll ask the passenger to roll down the window, and they'll ask the passenger, can I see your ID? And the passenger's like, sure, here you go. Now they're saying if they can articulate some kind of traffic offense or something else, now they can ask the passenger for their ID.
All right, that's the big change to the law, Dave.
And
as always,
I have to apologize to Rafe. Someone woke up late. Rafe made sandwiches for Steve.
It's killing me too because I'm hungry.
You got to show the empty counter because
we had it queued up and ready to go. That's the best part about it.
I'm such an epic failure at times.
It happens. We're not mad at you, Dave. Thank you.
You kind of are. You said you were hungry.
I was hungry.
Looking forward to one of Rafe's landmark sandwiches.
My heart isn't.
Cinnamon rolls.
Right,
I blew it.
It's all right.